Hello, this is Jim Vass from ATB Chartered Accountants. Today I've got Angelo Indurato from Watkins Taylor Stone. Today Angelo is going to talk to us about directors and office holders insurance. Angelo, would you mind giving us a brief overview of what this insurance is?
Sure. Look, in brief, Jim, directors and officers insurance covers the directors and officers of a business. They're constantly giving advice out in terms of to run a business, and it's to cover their wrongful acts. So if they're giving wrongful advice, it will cover the directors and officers themselves for the advice that they've been given.
Typically, I've seen the directors and office holders insurance typically when people are holding an honorary position within, say, the Chamber of Commerce or some not-for-profit organisation like that. What other instances would you see that they're going to be used within, say, small business?
So something that's coming very largely now in terms of for small businesses would be management liability. And this is for more your SME style businesses. A lot of clients are now taking this insurance up. It provides you a lot of cover. So your management liability would be covering you for the directors and officers of the business. It provides cover there. It also can cover you for crime, that maybe you might have a theft within your office financially. It can also cover for internet liability. There's a number of different benefits under the management liability. So if it's an SME style business, you'd be looking at a management liability. If it's a large organisation, especially on the stock exchange, you'd be looking at a separate directors and officers policy.
And that would probably, I suppose, come through when you've got a lot of people that are in the larger organisations. They're actually termed a director, but they're not equity holders within the business. They're effectively just a figurehead within the business.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So would a directors or office holders insurance come in useful for, say, a small business owner, somebody that runs a small professional office like ourselves? Would that protect them against claims by the tax office, for instance?
Interesting question, Jim. So it can cover in terms of claims. There is a statutory liability cover within the policy. So if there's some fines or something that's, this is not under the director's policy, but under the management liability. So there is additional cover underneath that policy.
Okay. Because I believe the tax office is starting to issue the director's notices a bit more easily nowadays. So it'd be nice to know if there is a policy that'll actually cover something like that.
Yeah, well, you'd have to look into, each policy is different, Jim, so you've got to look into the wording. But in terms of directors and officers, we'd have to review the wording. Under the management liability, there is benefit underneath the policy for statutory liability, where you could look to cover that, something like that.
Okay. Thank you, Angela.